All right, guys. Now we're entering a crash boat beach, which is in Aguadilla, Puerto Rico. So we're still headed like in the same direction, like towards the left on the coast where I was showing you guys. Has beautiful views around here. I hope there's parking. Here they have a parking where you pay. I think this is probably one of the only ones they charge us to well, I guess the other ones also charge to park, but they have a lot of outside parking. Here they do as well, but as you guys can see, since this is touristy, like there's a lot of tourists here, then there's not a lot of parking. So see, that's I usually park here. You have to pay, but I usually park there when I come here. We come here a lot. But since I'm not gonna be here that long, I really didn't want to pay for the parking. Just wanted to show you guys that. Oh, and this beach, guys, is about this beach is what, like 15 minutes from my house. So yeah, it's not too far, just a few minutes. And they do have a few like bar and restaurant here as well. And guys, this is where I got my camera wet yesterday. All right, guys, I just parked. So I'm trying to back up into a parking spot, and why some random guy is trying to guide me in the parking spot? I didn't see this guy, so I almost ran him over. Like, what the hell? I don't even know where this guy came from, because they don't park you here, or they don't charge on this side, because there's the restaurants here. But yeah, I almost ran this guy over. I don't know, I'm not having the best luck at this beach. And then yesterday, this is exactly the beach where my camera got wet, and I lost that footage. My SD card got ruined. But all right, I'm gonna get out now and show you guys around a little bit. I usually, there's some palm trees back here to the left, and that's where I set up at. And I stayed there like all day hanging out. We usually bring the grill, we bring everything, coolers, and we just hang out there all day. So yesterday, you see how rough the water is over there? That's exactly where I got my camera wet. And it wasn't this rough, guys, to like see how it now is like rough, but not that rough. But then at times, look at that. So that's what I did. I went over there and I was just looking around, and all of a sudden, guys, all the water just came out of nowhere. And I got soaking wet. But the camera, in reality, the camera didn't really get that wet because I turned quick. So like my backpack was wet, my pants and my clothes. And I didn't, Like I looked at the camera and it had a little water on it, but nothing crazy. And then it started like acting funny, and that's how I figured out it had gotten more wet than what I thought. They actually have flags at this beach, and when the water is really rough, you're not supposed to swim in it. You're not supposed to swim in it, and people still do swim, and that's why you get sometimes you get these tragedies where people unfortunately drown. Actually, when I was here in what month was that? I was here last year, and older female did drown, and she actually drowned on this side. It was actually this side, yeah. It was very sad, and it was like they took a while to get her out. And when they finally did, like they put her immediately in the ambulance or whatever. And I later on that night, I was looking at the news, and it said that she passed away. It was very sad, but that's why they have these flags out here. Like right now, I don't know where it is, but usually it tells you like if you're not supposed to get in, or if you can get in, but you got to be careful. Water is great, it's beautiful, but it can be very, very dangerous. Like I don't let when I come here with my kids, I don't really let them get in the water too much. I'm not the best swimmer, so I don't want to put myself or them in that situation. Just being out here in the edge is good enough, especially for the kids. Look at all these houses over here. Up there, those are like apartments. So what I was recording when my camera got wet is, do you see here where it says no entre, do not enter? So back down that way, there was a small storm not too long ago, and they knocked down the rest of this bridge. So that's why they closed down the entrance to go that way. People usually jump off on that side, but now you're not allowed to do that anymore. All right, guys. Well, I don't know. This is about it here. Like I don't know. You guys can see like that way. There's like the restrooms, and there's this little huts where you could do like like a little gathering, maybe a birthday for the kids or whatever. And yeah, and then this the rest of it is this beach. It's kind of, see how the water's like blue, and over here is more like brown, dirtier. It's usually very clear, but yeah, since it's so rough, you guys can see why it looks that way. All right, guys, so I'll pick it back up when we get to the next spot. All right, guys, I just wanted to show you guys this view of Aguadilla. That beach over there is like 4 minutes from my home, but this is the coast over here in Aguadilla. So we're gonna go down here right now, and down here there's like it's like a strip, and it has like restaurants, bars. So I'm gonna bring you guys over there now. You guys this spot really quick. It's called Rompeolas. I guess in English that means wave breaker. I guess because there's a barrier here, like where all the waves hit, and it's all they put a bunch of rock because when the hurricane came, Maria, it like destroyed that whole strip. But here's that restaurant. There's usually a lot of like tourists here and locals, but in the daytime it's not that busy. But in the evening, it's pretty busy. So yeah, there's a restaurant. You can go inside, or you could just hang out at the bar here in front of the beach. All right, this is the beginning of like the strip.
Light is fading fast from this old town, we gotta go. Our bags are packed, so what we waiting for? no point in delaying what we both already know. Escape this time with me. Escape this time with me. We could rent a room and watch the stars dance round the moon. Fall asleep to the sounds of the sea. With you right by my side, it's such a sweet life. Escape this time with me. Escape this time with me. Nowhere else to be. Escape this time with me. Escape this time with me. Escape this time with me. Nowhere else to be. Escape this time with me.
These places, all these places coming up, they have a rooftop. They're really nice, like to go on a date with, with a wife or with a girlfriend. There's actually a tree house here. I showed you guys on the video yesterday. I walked in there, but I'm not doing that today again. But yeah, there's a tree house, guys. It's nice. You can go in there with, like, walk around there with your kids or whatever. I don't know, just different things you could, like, different things you could explore here. Also, they have these those boats over there. They're pedal boats. You could rent those. They're pretty cool. Here's the other side of the tree house thing. All right, guys. So yeah, this was Aguadilla. This is about, I don't know, like from 15 minutes from my home, not even 10 to 15 minutes from my home, depending on how traffic is. But all right, I'll pick it back up in the next stop. Alright guys, it's about a while later, maybe like an hour or two later. So it got cloudy out. I didn't know whether to keep recording or not.